I think she hates him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so we can all agree on that. That's a given. I also think that she wants to take him out. She does not want to be the first lady anymore.
They agree with you.
She doesn't want to be the first lady. She destroyed the Rose Garden. Who hates Christmas? Melania Trump hates Christmas. She doesn't want to decorate for Christmas. She doesn't want anything to do with him. She doesn't want to sleep in the same room with him. She can't tolerate him.
Allegedly.
And she does.
Yeah, how do you know all this?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know all this.
Allegedly.
Hold on tight. This is shaping up to be a major showdown. Melania Trump, former First Lady of the United States, is suing the host of The View in a defamation lawsuit worth a staggering $100 million. Yes, you read that right, $100 million. This case has the potential to shake up the entertainment and media industries, and people are already buzzing about it. So what's really going on? Let's break it down step by step. First, Melania Trump is suing the hosts of The View over explosive comments made during a recent episode. These remarks didn't just ruffle feathers, they struck a nerve. This isn't just another celebrity feud, it's a high-stakes legal battle that could have lasting implications for how public figures are discussed in the media, and Melania isn't backing down. Here's what triggered the controversy. During a discussion about Melania's time as First Lady, the host made some less than flattering remarks. In fact, some of the comments were downright inflammatory. One host, for instance, suggested that Melania wasn't enthusiastic about her role in the White House. They implied that she didn't want to be First Lady in the first place and wasn't happy in her marriage to Donald Trump. These are serious claims to make about someone's personal life.
Critics are going hard after a liberal media member for vile comments about Melania Trump. The former First Lady appears to signal her support for reproductive rights in a video out yesterday.
Writing this memoir has been a deeply personal and reflective journey for me. As a private person who has often been the subject of public scrutiny and misrepresentation, I feel a responsibility to clarify the facts. I believe it is important to share my perspective, the truth.
And this take is pretty shocking.
I think she hates him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so we can all agree on that. That's a given. I also think that she wants to take him out.
Wow. I mean, that is violent. They've got to stop talking like that about a former president who's had 2 assassination attempts. I mean, that's just ignorant.
The conversation quickly spiraled into a series of criticisms of Melania Trump's personal choices and actions while in the White House. They scrutinized everything from her redecorating of the White House to her stance on Christmas traditions. One host even went as far as to imply that Melania didn't care about the role she was in, painting a picture of someone who was resentful and unhappy with the expectations placed on her. As you can imagine, these kinds of comments didn't sit well with Melania. Despite facing backlash, Melania Trump continued to maintain her composure and focus on her initiatives.
Because I do want to get back to this point with the left and Melania Trump. Why can't she just be her own woman and have separate?
And she can.
And so why all that criticism? I mean, that was gross from The View. And look, The View is not the litmus test of America. We don't think that.
They were afraid of that remark. That was their problem.
So why did they handle it that way?
Melania Trump stands resolutely at the press conference, her serious demeanor reflecting her commitment to addressing the personal attacks against her. Holding her defamation lawsuit, Melania Trump stands confidently outside the courthouse, ready to confront the allegations that threaten her reputation. In a strategic meeting with her legal team, Melania Trump meticulously reviews the details of her defamation case, highlighting the importance of her actions. As she walks past the throng of media cameras, Melania Trump exudes confidence, ready to address the situation that has garnered significant public attention. At the press event, Melania Trump passionately articulates her stance on the defamation lawsuit, capturing the attention and diverse reactions of the audience present. In her office, Melania Trump gazes out the window, reflecting on the ongoing challenges and the significance of her struggle for accountability amidst intense media scrutiny. As she stands outside her residence ready to address her supporters and the media, Melania Trump holds the microphone firmly, conveying her unwavering resolve to challenge the misinformation.
These are such vile comments, but they are exactly what The View's audience loves. It is targeted perfectly at a radically feminist, liberal audience that loves hate. Another now. This is loving and tolerant rhetoric the left uses, which they accuse the opposing side of using. And this one, those women are a danger to America. They do more than anyone else to stoke political and social tensions. The former president says he thinks his wife should be allowed to think for herself.
But why does this matter? This lawsuit is about more than just a celebrity beef. It's about a much larger issue. What can and can't be said about public figures is at the heart of this case. This lawsuit raises crucial questions about the boundaries of free speech, media responsibility, and the protection of personal reputations. Melania's legal battle could set a precedent for how future defamation cases involving public figures are handled. It could have a huge impact on the way media outlets like talk shows treat personal matters about the people they cover. Think about it. If Melania wins this case, it could shift the way media platforms approach controversial or speculative stories about politicians, celebrities, and their families. We could see a major rethinking of what's considered acceptable content on shows like The View and other major outlets. This could lead to a more cautious approach when discussing public figures' private lives. But on the flip side, it could also spark debates about the potential chilling effect on free speech, especially when it comes to discussing the lives of those in the public eye. And here's where it gets even more intriguing. The timing of this lawsuit is critical. Right as Melania files her legal claim, Donald Trump is making headlines for a completely different set of reasons. Some people are already speculating that this legal action is strategically timed to coincide with his news cycle. This intersection of events creates a complex narrative that could influence public perception significantly. As the media narrative unfolds, the implications of this case could resonate far beyond just the parties involved. Ultimately, the outcome of this lawsuit could redefine the relationship between media coverage and personal privacy for public figures. The stakes are high, not just for Melania and Donald Trump, but for anyone in the public eye. In the end, this case promises to challenge how society views the intersection of celebrity culture and accountability. As legal experts dissect the implications, the world watches closely, eager for insights into where the boundaries lie. With every development in the case, public opinion will likely shift, reflecting our evolving attitudes toward fame and speech.
Allegedly, he was cheating while Melania was pregnant.
That's not going to come in front of the jury, though. The judge has ruled that won't come up.
We're on television now. And then after Melania gave birth to the baby, he found Stormy to strip around with, right?
Yes.
It's like people should look at him and say, you know, what kind of an insecure jerk are you? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, my wife's pregnant. I'm not attracted to her big belly or something. And now she's paying attention to the baby and not me.
One of the most jaw-dropping moments occurred when a host claimed that Melania Trump hates her husband and no longer wanted to live with him. Can you believe that these kinds of statements are not only deeply personal, they're also highly damaging for many viewers? It was one of those moments where you had to rewind to make sure you heard it right. The audacity of these comments left a lot of people shaking their heads. It's one of those instances where the line between opinion and harmful gossip becomes incredibly blurry. What's been particularly surprising in all of this is how quickly Melania Trump has moved to take legal action. High-profile figures often don't react so swiftly. Many would have issued a statement or simply let it go. But Melania Trump isn't playing that game. She's going all in, taking the fight straight to court. And with $100 million on the table, it's clear she means business. This is a serious legal battle, not just a publicity stunt. Melania Trump is sending a clear message. The impact of these comments goes far beyond a minor media disagreement. This is about safeguarding her personal and public reputation for the long term. The public's reaction to her legal move has been filled with a mix of support and skepticism. As this story unfolds, many are left wondering what the next chapter will hold. With each twist and turn, the tension surrounding Melania's legal battle continues to build. As more details emerge, the media frenzy surrounding the case intensifies, capturing public attention like never before. In the midst of this storm, Melania remains resolute, determined to fight for her truth. Supporters rally around her, recognizing the importance of standing up against damaging accusations. Meanwhile, critics speculate about the broader implications this case could have on public figures and their rights. As the court date approaches, tensions rise and all eyes are on Melania Trump. With each passing day, speculation grows about what evidence will be presented and how the case will unfold. As the world waits, Melania's strategy and resolve are closely scrutinized by both supporters and adversaries. In the background, conversations erupt about the role of media in shaping public perception and its potential consequences. As the trial commences, the courtroom becomes a battleground for facts, opinions, and reputations.
Now you know who has been bragging all over the campaign trail about how he's the one that overturned Roe v. Wade, but apparently his wife has different thoughts on the reproductive rights after posting this video plugging her memoir. Take a look.
Individual freedom is a fundamental principle that I safeguard. Without a doubt, there is no room for compromise when it comes to this essential right that all women possess from birth: individual freedom. What does my body, my choice really mean?
In the wake of a groundbreaking lawsuit, questions arise about the limits of media scrutiny over public figures like Melania Trump. With the case stirring debate, many are left wondering if celebrities should accept a certain degree of public exposure as part of their fame. As the legal battle unfolds, experts predict that its outcome could significantly reshape media law and set new precedents. If Melania Trump emerges victorious, it could alter how the media approaches personal stories about public figures and their families. Amid the ongoing controversy, critics argue that Melania may be leveraging the situation for publicity rather than genuinely defending her reputation. Supporters, on the other hand, believe Melania's actions draw a crucial line regarding acceptable media behavior. As the case continues to capture public attention, it shines a light on the complex relationship between fame, personal privacy, and media ethics. With all eyes on Melania Trump in the courtroom, the legal system's response to her claims could redefine media practices in covering public figures. This lawsuit transcends monetary implications. It's about establishing a new standard for media discourse concerning celebrities and politicians. As the drama unfolds, the media landscape is on edge, anticipating how this case might revolutionize the narrative around public figures. In a world where public opinion can shift rapidly, the stakes have never been higher for Melania and the media alike. As we follow this unfolding story, we invite viewers to share their thoughts. Is Melania justified in her lawsuit, or does it threaten the foundation of free speech? This saga promises to be a topic of conversation for months, and we'll be here to keep you updated on every twist and turn. Thanks for tuning in, and remember to hit that subscribe button to stay informed about all the latest developments in this captivating case. As we navigate through this complex legal battle, one thing remains certain: the outcome will resonate far beyond just Melania Trump. We'll be right here, bringing you comprehensive updates on this pivotal story and its implications for the future of media and public life. As the case progresses, the intersection of fame and personal privacy will continue to spark lively debates among experts and the public alike. Ultimately, this lawsuit not only challenges the boundaries of media coverage, but also encourages society to reflect on what we consider acceptable scrutiny of public figures. As we witness the legal proceedings unfold, it's essential to ask ourselves how this case might influence the treatment of other public figures in the future. In the end, this case could serve as a landmark moment, potentially redefining the rules that govern the relationship between media, fame, and personal integrity. As anticipation builds, the public waits to see if Melania Trump's fight will herald a new era where media accountability is prioritized. With each court session, the implications of this case have the potential to echo throughout the entertainment industry and beyond. As we close this chapter for now, remember that the outcome will not just affect Melania, but could reshape how all public figures interact with the media. Stay engaged with us as we continue to unpack the complexities of this landmark lawsuit and its broader ramifications.